Sir, I don't mind your recording. Can you just back up a little bit? If you have any questions, I'm going to give you a breakdown of what happened.
If you want.
Confirm that we just detained him and there was odor coming from the car.
Odor of marijuana?
Yeah, which gave us more probable cause. We conducted a narcotics search and found narcotics. And
tested it and it came up positive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was heading back to my hotel here in San Antonio, Texas, when I saw some police activity here. Always a good day to do some cop watching, promote transparency and accountability in police interactions. So let's film this interaction right here. So obviously something happening at the KFC / Taco Bell.
Sir, I don't mind your recording. Can you just back up a little bit? You work here?
Late at night in San Antonio, a routine drive turns into an unexpected observation. The cameraman spots police activity outside a KFC and Taco Bell location and decides to stop with a focus on transparency and accountability. He begins recording the interaction from a safe distance. What appears to be a standard traffic stop quickly becomes something more informative. Unlike many tense encounters, this situation unfolds with a surprisingly calm and cooperative tone from the very beginning.
Looks like he's testing something there.
Positive.
Positive? For what? Positive for what?
As recording begins, an officer approaches and politely asks the cameraman to step back slightly. There is no hostility, only a simple request for space. The cameraman complies without issue, maintaining his position while continuing to document the scene. This small moment sets the tone for the entire interaction. Respect is shown on both sides, proving that even in active police situations, calm communication can prevent unnecessary tension and allow everyone involved to coexist without conflict.
Looks like they searched his vehicle here. I wonder why they searched the vehicle. I feel like an episode of Live PD or Cops.
from a short distance away. The cameraman watches as officers search the vehicle and test substances found inside. Questions naturally arise about what led to the search and what the results might be. The suspect appears cooperative, and the officers proceed methodically. The scene resembles something out of a live police show, but without the chaos. Instead, it presents a controlled and procedural approach, offering viewers a rare, real-time look into how such investigations unfold on the street.
How'd they search your car? You gave consent? Never give consent to search your vehicle.
In a surprising move, one of the officers voluntarily provides a full breakdown of the situation. He explains that the vehicle was initially stopped due to a minor violation. No rear lights on a license plate. Upon contact, the driver presented an expired license, which raised further concerns. The officer then notes that the odor of marijuana provided probable cause for a search, ultimately leading to the discovery of narcotics that tested positive.
You have any questions? Want me to give you a breakdown of what happened?
No, if you want, you can.
We're out here just doing direct control. Doesn't have any rear lights on his license plate.
Right.
Just give us probable cause to stop him.
Right.
Stopped him. The driver gave us an expired driver's license. So to confirm that, we just detained him, and there was odor coming from the car.
Odor of marijuana?
Yeah, which gave us more probable cause. We conducted a narcotics search and found narcotics. And
Tested it and it came up positive. What? Can I just get your name and badge number, sir?
Delgado 736.
Just so I can request the body camera footage. Hey, Delgado, I just want to say I appreciate the transparency. I appreciate you not having a problem with the recording. And thank you for serving the community. And like I said, I appreciate the transparency. You didn't have to break that down for me. I appreciate you breaking it down so people know that nothing nefarious is going on here.
I appreciate
All right?
it.
Take care, Delgado. And your name, officer?
Barbosa?
Officer Barbosa? And your badge number?
276.
276.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. You take care, okay? Good luck to you, man. Hope you have a better night.
This level of openness is rarely seen in public encounters. The officer not only explains the legal reason behind each step, but does so respectfully and without being asked. The cameraman acknowledges this transparency, expressing appreciation for professionalism displayed. It becomes a clear example of how communication can build trust between law enforcement and the public. When officers choose to explain their actions, it removes doubt and replaces it with understanding.
Antonio Police. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Gave me a breakdown. When have you ever seen that? A breakdown of what exactly happened here. All the steps that went into this man being unfortunately arrested for possession of narcotics. I've never gotten a breakdown by law enforcement before on what exactly happened on a traffic stop and a detainment, so you heard it. Check your brake lights, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to be pulled over by law enforcement. Make sure your brake lights are working every time you get into the car. Bet you Bet you this man in the back seat over there wishes he would have checked his brake lights before he went out tonight. But it is what it is. They pulled him over for a valid reason. Brake lights is a pretty minor offense, traffic violation, obviously. Then when you hand them expired registration, whatever else they said, the odor of marijuana. In New York, they legalized marijuana, so there is no, you can't get probable cause to search based on the odor of marijuana. But in Texas, it's still illegal here, so they can use the odor of marijuana in order to search your vehicle. That's what they did, and they found more than marijuana. That test is not a marijuana test. That is a test for narcotics, coke.
As the situation wraps up, the cameraman reflects on what just happened. He notes how a minor traffic violation can quickly escalate when additional factors are discovered. He also highlights how laws differ by location, particularly regarding substances like marijuana. What may not justify a search in one state can be enough in another. This context adds depth to the encounter, reminding viewers that legal outcomes often depend on where the incident takes place.
Cane, etc. But again, appreciate the breakdown by the officers here and them being polite. You know, when I first pulled up to the scene, they said, "Hey, I don't mind if you record, but back up a little bit." And I literally just took like one step back. You could tell from the video I didn't really go anywhere, but because it's not really an officer safety thing. They know I'm not a threat to them. It's just a recording, and they just want to feel that they told me to move somewhere. You know, move over all the way over there in the corner and record. No, I'm gonna record where I can document everything that's happening here on this traffic stop, and this police interaction, and promote transparency and accountability. So that's good that he explained everything. Very cool. Well, we're gonna be getting out of here. Anytime I see a nice traffic stop, I like to stop by and, you know, exercise my First Amendment right. But let me know what you think about it. You know, uneventful, very much uneventful, other than this gentleman in the back seat is unfortunately going to jail for the night. But I will say the law enforcement officers were professional and explained everything to me when they didn't have to. But let me know your thoughts. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.
In the end, the encounter remains calm, professional, and uneventful for most involved, except for the detained individual. The cameraman emphasizes the importance of simple precautions, like checking vehicle lights, to avoid unnecessary stops. He also praises the officers for their respectful behavior and willingness to explain their actions. As the scene concludes, viewers are left with a rare example of policing done with clarity and professionalism, reinforcing the value of transparency in everyday interactions.